Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading of today, a Monday. And I have the new Palladini Tarot on the tarot table for this one. And this one is going to be a relationship spread. I've been doing quite a few of them in the past few days. And this one is going to be about Catherine and Harry. I've just read on Catherine and her apparent alleged resentment at having to stay behind when the Queen was dying. So that Meghan Markle had no excuse for going up to Balmoral. Catherine staying behind to look after the kids. You jolly well stay behind too. Just done that reading. And so it's a Catherine day today. And so I thought, why not look at Catherine and Harry? Because we heard recently, according to the author and historian Tessa Dunlop, that Catherine and Harry weren't really that close. She claims that they had respect for each other, but the closeness that we, the public, thought they shared was a narrative we stuck on them. So we projected this whole thing on them, that she was the sister that he never had and they were so close. And Tessa Dunlop goes on to say that Catherine laughed at Harry's jokes and did mourn for him when he left the royal family, but it wasn't mourning for him as a person. She was mourning for the family that had been torn apart. And I did readings on all of that way back when, in the Old Royals playlist, and I did see her grieving. I did see a lot of grieving. So yeah, definitely, according to the energy that I was picking up, that is true. We're going to do a relationship spread now. We're going to find out Catherine and Harry. We're going to keep it quite a tight timeline, as I did with the others. 6 months past, current energy, the coronation energy. How's the vibe going to be at the coronation? Are we going to see her kiss him? Hello? Are we going to see stony Catherine outside Windsor Castle? Catherine, as we saw with Meghan and Harry, that walkabout, frozen, angry Catherine. And then the next 6 months, how's their relationship going to unfold in the 6 months after the coronation? Because allegedly there is more book to come. There are people speculating that it might come out in the next few weeks, part 2 of Spare. Of course, Catherine was traduced, in my opinion, in his book, the docuseries. She really was treated very badly, in my opinion, by Harry and by Meghan, and has kept her peace, seemingly rewarded by the royal family for doing that. But we'll see how she really feels about Harry now. And we have to remind you that it is just tarot for entertainment purposes, or just fun, or speculation and opinion. I'm reading archetypal energy here on an archetypal family, and there is of course a disclaimer in the box below. So there are the cards: past, present, future, Catherine and Harry, their energy, how they feel about each other. And we've got the friendship card, the 3 of Cups. So even if she says that Tessa Dunlop woman, they weren't really that close, I'm getting a very close friendship card. Somebody that you were happy around, somebody you were comfortable with, laughing at jokes. Yes, definitely laughing at jokes. Someone you could mess around with, someone you didn't have to put on airs and graces and pretend to be something you weren't, something you aren't. She felt comfortable with him and he felt comfortable with her. There's the 3 of them, of course, and the 3 of Cups: William, Catherine and Harry. They were good friends until that woman arrived on the scene. Well documented, so I don't have to say allegedly. And let's have a look at the past. Catherine and Harry, past 6 months. Catherine, how she felt. Knight of Cups. Odd card. It's a William card, the Knight of Cups, really. But it is a card of emotion. It is a card of expressing emotion, being moved by your emotions, because Knights are about movement, about action. And so really feeling very emotional about what's going on. Not ugly energy, not angry energy, not vicious and bitter energy, not resentful energy. It's emotional, it's empathetic, it's, well, he must really be struggling, he must really be suffering energy, almost reaching out kind of energy. Very surprising, Very surprising energy. We hear every now and then through Lady C, mostly, that the royal family is very concerned about Harry's mental health, his state of mind, what he might do. I have read on that quite a few times, and so I think concern from her towards him. How does he feel towards her in the recent past? Death. And that's an ugly energy. That is really, I want to say vengeful. I don't normally get that energy with the death card, but death is about endings, about transformation. Something has gone very rotten, very sour there in his energy. That the energy that I am reading, because of course, yet again, let me remind you, I am reading archetypal energy here through tarot cards, just interpreting the energy. And the death card is a card of endings, bad endings, separations, transforming, wanting to end, wanting to transform, wanting to overthrow. I get from that energy and from the artwork on that card, wanting to overthrow. We look at this, and that's William's energy as well as Catherine's energy, wanting to overthrow them, wanting to trample them underfoot, because normally in the death card you see death on the white horse trampling over the king and his queen and the little ones. And so that's his energy towards his sister-in-law. Very toxic, very, very effed up, shall we say. I think we can use that expression given the energy. So where are we now? Catherine's energy, 2 cards for Catherine now. The Moon in reverse and the 5 of Swords in reverse. Very difficult energy. The Moon in reverse is about clarity coming after some time of confusion and doubt and suspicion and wondering. She sees things now. She sees very clearly what's going on with him. She might not have in the past, but now she sees it. She sees it absolutely. The fog has cleared, and she sees what's going on, and she sees what's going on with this 5 of Swords, with all the conflict that has been stirred up. And she also wants to end it. She doesn't want to be involved in that conflict anymore. I think that she has reached some sort of inner decision, and I've seen that in her energy previously, that she's not going to be intimidated. She's not going to allow the crazies to dominate. The Moon is crazy energy when it's in its bad aspect and its shadow aspect, as it is now. All this conflict, all this crazy that's around, she sees it. She sees him, I would say, as having tremendous mental health issues. I'm interpreting the cards. This is my opinion, my speculation. We've got 2 cards that depict mental health challenges, shall we say. The Moon, very much lunar sea, and the 5 of Swords is mental conflict, being at odds with oneself, in conflict with oneself. Doesn't have to be fighting with other people, but I think that she sees his struggle, his mental health struggles. She sees it very clearly. So 2 things going on there. She sees his struggle, but also she sees him as dangerous, and she's clear about that now. She's clear about the danger that he presents, and he does present a danger with that death card. Absolutely does. He did write in his book how he fantasized about offing his father with some drone or something that he was flying, and how he would have liked to blow his father up. So there is danger. There is danger that she sees very clearly now, and doesn't want to be part of. Very, very, very scary, actually. His current energy towards her at the coronation. We've got the Hierophant, that is the royal family, the crown, the ceremony, and the King of Pentacles. He's determined somehow to hold it together, to be seen as King of Pentacles, as very Mr. Important, Mr. Big Shot, flown in from America, where he's got these huge deals, and such a big shot that they should all bow before him. But in he comes, the King of Pentacles, our hero, the hero of the moment. And now we can't see these cards, can we? And I knocked the camera stand over just before I started, and so that I have to reset everything and get all the everything the right way again. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We've got the Hierophant there and the King of Pentacles. The Hierophant is the coronation, is the crown, is the rituals, doing the right thing, the ceremony, all of that stuff. And he's going to be there. He's going to be on best behavior if he shows up. Apparently still rumor and speculation that he might not show up. But if he shows up, he's going to be showing up as King of Pentacles. I will show you. I am the one that is the important one. I am the one that should really be first in line, and I am the one that everybody really wants to see and adores, and all the rest of it. A lot of delusion coming off this these two cards here. A lot of delusion. There is somebody up there who sees the crazy, and I'm speculating. Again, I'm not diagnosing. I am doing a tarot reading, but that's how she views him, and this is how he views himself. It's not how he views her. It's his energy on the day. What's lying between them? Energy between them, 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. And it's a distancing, it's a separation. The 9 of Pentacles is somebody who's, I'm okay on my own. I don't need you. I've got everything I need. And 6 of Pentacles in reverse is a situation that's unbalanced. It's not reciprocal. It's not even. Somebody taking from a situation. Somebody not putting into a situation. Somebody who is always taking. So he's the one who's taking from the situation. I read, I interpret my opinion. And she's the one who is, I don't need you. I'm fine on my own. I'm good. So it's a very much a keeping distance from each other. They are not going to be connecting with that 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the 9 of Pentacles. They're going to be both keeping their distance from each other. And that distance, I would say, is quite terminal at this point. It could also be the distance caused by the 9 of Pentacles, the wife back in Montecito, who often comes across as the 9 of Pentacles, as wanting to be financially independent and have nothing to do with the royals and all of that. That there is resentment around this from here, and there is understanding of it from here, that while things are like this, there cannot be any connection between them. So it's a relationship that's in big trouble, very big trouble. Where's it going in the next 6 months? Catherine first, how's she going to be feeling towards Harry? Knight of Swords in reverse, not interested. Go away, stay away. Seeing him as wild, as reckless, she not wanting to have anything to do with him. Dangerous, definitely erratic, cruel, ruthless. Possibly there's more coming, more Netflix, more Spare, more attacks coming her way in particular. And wanting to keep a safe distance from that. There's a safe distance. Him towards her, how does he feel towards her? Knight of Pentacles, he on the other hand might be feeling that he might make some effort to reconcile with her. She is not interested. She's done. But he is seeing that it might be beneficial to him, because the Knight of Pentacles is motivated by material things, really. He's not bringing a cup of love like the Knight of Cups would be. He wants his pentacle. He wants to get on a solid path with the royals again. He wants back in. He wants a share of those pentacles. Now that we know exactly how wealthy the king is, he definitely wants a share of those pentacles. William, in due course, will inherit all those pentacles and not pay inheritance tax, apparently. Lucky William. And Harry wants some of that. That's my opinion. I'm being snarky for fun, because it's tarot that we are playing with here. But our Knight of Pentacles wants back in, wants some sort of solid relationship with her, might put some effort in. He might do some work with that pentacle to try and ingratiate himself, but his work is cut out because she's got the Knight of Swords in reverse. I don't trust you. I don't like you. You've hurt me. I'm not going to let you hurt me again. And stay away. That's the reading. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.